Hi, I'm Miriam Murray, Chair of Southlake Arts Council, and I'd like to welcome you to the virtual tour of this year's annual Fall Art Exhibit. This looks a little different from our normal reception, but we wanted everyone to be able to enjoy this beautiful art in the safest and most comfortable way possible. This year, we're privileged to experience Animalia, an exhibit portraying beautiful animal works of art by Charice Cooper. In 2007, the City Council officially established the Southlake Arts Council to act as an advisory board on all matters related to public art. In that time, the Arts Council has been involved in bringing public art to city, roundabouts, facilities, and parks. Exhibits like this are successful due to great partnerships such as our partnership with Apex Arts League.
Hi, my name is Terry Messing, and I'm the chairman of Apex Arts League. Apex is pleased to work with the City of Southlake and the Southlake Arts Council on this art exhibit. We do 2 exhibits each year, one in the fall and one in the spring. This exhibit, like everything else in our world, is a little bit different. You have the option of this virtual tour. You can also view the beautiful art in person. The goal of Apex Arts League is to bring quality arts opportunities to our community in Northeast Tarrant County. This year, we are focusing on virtual activities and hopefully some outdoor programs coming up in the near future. If you feel comfortable, please come into Southlake Town Hall and take a look at this stunning artwork.
Hi, Charice.
Hello, Miriam. Nice to meet you.
We are so honored and so happy that we are able to exhibit your artwork in this year's art exhibit.
Well, thank you very much. Happy to be here.
I understand you were born and you grew up here in Texas, is that right?
I did. Dallas-Fort Worth.
Can you speak a little bit about how the combination of growing up in a creative family in the state of Texas sparked your vocation as an artist?
Yes. I was blessed to be born to parents that were very creative. My father was a musician and my mother was an artist in her own right. So creativity was just kind of woven into the fabric of who we were growing up and still are. But being born in the state of Texas is just really luck. And I love the state of Texas. I grew up riding horses and my parents, they fortunately let me have any animal that I wanted. Kudos to them for that because it was trying at times. But I rode a lot. My mother grew up on a farm, and she really gave us a deep appreciation for the land and animals. And my dad was an ultra optimist, so that helps in any job or any form of life that you want to pursue. So I'm very grateful for that.
So you have a great passion for the endangered species of our planet. Where does this passion come from?
I think it's just really innate. My parents loved animals, but they did not have the same level of passion for them that I do. So I think at a very young age, having animals, you just kind of realize that they're sentient beings, and that right there just sparked my passion for them, and I always wanted to help them. To me, it was just kind of a natural progression from having them and understanding them to loving them and wanting to protect them.
So I've noticed there are 3 large cat species in this exhibit. The snow leopard seems to be in its natural habitat, but the Florida panther and the Sumatran tiger have these vivid backgrounds that add something different to the pieces. Can you tell us why you painted this in this way?
Sure. Fortunately, art, there are no boundaries, and I really try to use whatever resources I have to grab attention. And even though some may have a contemporary background or some are more kind of natural and realistic, it's all to kind of evoke. And even though the backgrounds are different, I feel that my style is still woven into all of them. So I just really feel whatever resources you can to just grab people's attention. And some people like more contemporary art, so I just kind of find different venues to put it through. So,
what do you hope people take with them, and what do you hope they do after viewing your pieces?
Well, I have learned over the years that I try not to impose my expectations on people because people have really surprised me in how they interpret art. Always you kind of hope that they walk away with what you're trying to kind of convey. And for me, I just hope that they find joy in looking at it, and that it kind of brings animals to the forefront of their thoughts, and hopefully within whatever capacity they can help to help. So to be kind of an inspiration to people through my work. So
They're going to be young artists, or maybe emerging artists who aren't so young, who see your work and marvel at it and want to be able to create on your level, but are unsure if they can or even if they should try. Do you recall the first time you painted something, looked at it, and realized that, yes, this is me. This is what I was meant to do, and I'm going to give it my all. What was that moment like, and what advice or wisdom would you give to emerging artists?
I don't know that I ever had like an aha moment, because as far back as I can remember, I've created art, and as far back as I can remember, I've loved animals. So really they were just kind of intertwined my whole life. So it just was a natural progression. And I'm a self-taught artist, so I highly encourage people to pursue any and everything that they want. It's never too late. I tell my students if they can pick up a pencil and write their name, they have enough hand-eye coordination to put something on canvas. I think really the secret is learning to see. And once you really learn to see, it's kind of like riding a bicycle. Like once you understand the mechanics, you just focus on where you want to go. And art is very much the same way. I mean, you can read books all day long if you'd like on art, which is important, but it's like the bike. It's not the same as reading books on bicycles and knowing how to ride. You have to be able to learn what balance feels like, how to steer, how to, pedal, brake, fall, whatever. But it is important that you try things. And I also believe having a really good positive attitude, because you have to have joy. And a lot of people, usually like about age 6, they realize that what they're painting or drawing is not, the same as what they're seeing. And they get discouraged. They say, well, I'm just not an artist. And they put it down and they go off and be accountants, which I am grateful for. But I think they just kind of define themselves. Those are defining moments, unless they're like me and they're just having a great time and they keep at it. And you do anything for an amount of time and you will get better. But that is the muscle memory that you need, but you have to have joy. And even though it gets very frustrating, it's just always on the brink of learning something new, and that the journey is the destination. So I highly encourage people to try any and everything, and art most certainly is something I think everyone can do. So,
Charice, I want to thank you for taking time to talking with me, and I want to thank you for allowing us to showcase your artwork. And I hope that people come and enjoy these beautiful paintings of animals.
Oh, well, thank you very much for having me, Miriam. It is truly an honor to be here, and I do hope that people do come and enjoy themselves. So thank you again.
Oh, thank you.